The foolery, the fuckery of it all.
All right. Okay. We got shit to talk about. We got shit to talk about. Oh! Y'all want another video? Hey, the foolery, what? The fuckery of it all. Hey. Come on here. Hey everyone. Of it all. Yes, God. Yes, God, indeed. Hey everybody. Welcome to the motherfucking chat. It's your boy, Maddie Rants. You know what we need to talk about. Ooh. We got the first few minutes of All Stars 4, Episode 2, Henny. The special episode that we are all going to try to pretend that this is not a low-key, slight, possible rip-off of something that maybe a group of former Drag Race contestants, one winner, did before. We're going to pretend. So, I'd like to get into what we saw for the first few minutes. I did preview it on Instagram. For those who follow me on Instagram, that's at Maddie Rants. Anytime there's a preview of something, I'm going to showcase it. Hell, when the show comes on, I actually show the episode and stream it for those of you who can't watch it like everybody else can immediately. I do stream it from Instagram. I don't save the video, but you know how this goes. Okay. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and get my notes together. Let me go ahead and pull this up. Oh, yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Now, hey, to my moderators, go ahead and post that link for the PayPal. If y'all want to donate to the page or anything, please donate directly to the PayPal account. I really appreciate it, okay? Let's see here. Go ahead and post that link for me. Let me pull up the video so I can see y'all talking to me at the same time. And let's go ahead and get on into this. Hey, everybody. Hey, Shay Memes. Hey, Chim Cham. I'm glad to see you in the live, baby. One of my favorite commenters. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Hey, Camilla. Oh, she ain't gonna shut me down because, for one, I'm not saving those videos. When you save that shit, that's when you get in trouble because it's like, oh, it's mine. No, I don't save her. I stream and then it's gone. So after I've showed it to you the one, you ain't getting it the two. Hey, Lisa. There you go. I forgot. Christy is one of the mods. Yes, yes. Oh, yeah. I think the first 10 minutes is on YouTube now, if I'm correct. Also. Shit, I agree with Hanky. Yes, maybe we should be honest. Okay, so basically with this one, let's do this. All right, so let's just go ahead and start the whole thing off. Oh, I'm glad, Camilla. So Jasmine has left the building. We've lost our Jush. And, you know, the girls come in and it's kind of like, oh, we're sad to see Jasmine go. Now, most people are like, hey, y'all, we good. This is the name of the game. This is All Stars 4. We've already got this. Like, we've already got this put together. Oh, we already had to mute somebody. Lord Jesus, already. Moderators on top. What did you say? I couldn't hear you, chicken nuggets. Bok, out of the room. Next subject. The girls are gone. Now, Trinity starts kind of getting really emotional about the whole situation. And, what's that? Still blocked? I can't hear you. I can't hear you, girl. What's happening? Chicken nuggets? Try a new screen name and come back again. I always have spam people. Why do people hate me? I don't understand. Yeah, episode 2, everybody. So we're talking about episode 2. The first 10, 15 minutes has posted. If you have Facebook, it's on the Facebook page for RuPaul's Drag Race. If you also are looking for it on a website, Daily Motion, like, for real. So get on it. Now, Jasmine's gone. Trinity's crying. Some of the girls are like, really, bitch? Like, really, bitch? What's going on? I know. Listen, I look too good. Apparently. Remember, I'm ugly, apparently, to somebody. Now Monet's talking about 10,000. No, she said 10,000 at first. Like you could buy new friends. And I'm thinking, Monet, shut up, girl. You didn't win nan one challenge. So bring it in, sis. Bring it in, sis. At the same time, I'm like, girl, I try to tell y'all. We'll talk about that letter that person wrote me that was incredibly crazy, but we'll do that after this. But everyone's like, girl, calm down, chill out. You're doing a Farrah. You're doing a Farrah right now, Trinity. You're doing a Farrah. So, can we talk about Latrice at least speaking in her talking head about Monique Hart's wig being tossed into the air? Because I was here for it. I was here for it. I was here for it, girl. Because I'm with Latrice. Bitch, that's our second time. It's iconic that it went into the rafters, that's fine. But the fact that it came off the second time is not iconic. It's like, so she don't ever have her wig glued down, and every time she does lip sync, I'm expecting for that bitch to fly off and there be nothing. Latrice spoke the truth, nothing but the truth, so help her God. Okay? And I love Monique Hart. I just wasn't here for the bald exchange. I wasn't here for the Milan reference again. I'm like, damn, Milan keeps showing up every season. She needs to be read for that. She does need to be read for that. Tamiria, thank you so much for your donation. I just saw it come in, love. I appreciate it, baby girl. She do need to be read for that, child. I was like, really, girl? I mean, okay, also, can we get into the fact that the cameraman kept zooming into Manila's face as much as humanly possible? The cameraman was, every time some shade was said, Manila's face was like ready to go. So it was like, Tam, thank you so much. I just saw your donation, baby. I really appreciate it. You guys, again, if you want to donate to the page, the PayPal link is in the description, and my moderators were also posted as well. Back to start. Bitch, listen, the first time, okay, because I was looking at it, I was like, I watched it 3 times today, because I said, okay, let me study this real quick. The first time was when Trinity was talking, or was it, I think it was Monique. It was either Trinity or Monique. I think it was Monique. No, they got Trinity's face the first time when Trinity was talking about how she was crying. And then all of a sudden the cameraman sees Manila's face go, like, really? Like, is she serious? Then when Monique was talking about Farrah and like, girl, if I ever had a moment and I need someone to reach out for me, like they reach out to you and do all that. Baby, when I tell you Manila's face was a mood. It was like, what are we doing? Like, why are we still talking? Ugh, the greatest. The greatest. So, Indy, nah, they ain't gonna do Manila like that. I can't see her going home next. Let's see here. What else did I write down? Oh, okay. Y'all just want to go ahead and get into Gia right now? Y'all want to just get into Gia gun? Oh, my eye pops. Y'all ready to get into Gia? Girl. Listen, Jamar's not going to be here for this week's video. I'm so upset because I need my friend to have a fucking opinion with me on this one. I need a guest co-host, real talk, for this week's episode. I might just do it solo. You all know I can hold it down. But, okay, so listen. I can't be mad at her. I cannot be mad at Gia Gunn. I can't be mad. Here's the thing. Yes, Gia Gunn is on some bullshit a little bit. Slight low key. But she has not lied. Hold on. She's lied maybe 15% of the time when it comes to where her reads stand and everywhere else she's going here. I mean, the girl basically just said to Trinity Taylor and insulted Trinity's doctor for that matter. I don't want to be dead. But that was a Dr. Reed, kids. That's a Dr. Reed. That's not for Trinity. She just basically told her that your surgeon's shit, and whoever is attached to that reed got that. Honey. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I had to make sure this video wasn't interrupted. Okay. Hi, Elle. Baby, it's 15%, because some of that stuff she was saying, you could tell it was like, oh, she's mad. Like, she's mad. Other stuff, I was like, true. I just don't think tucking is a talent. Girl, listen. I mean... she is... she is Rudy Julie Jude. She's Rudy. She's rude, girl. She's rude. But I live for Gia Gunn. I live for her. I'm sorry. I love me some Gia. Gia, low-key, gives you a little truth. Low-key gives you a little, something. She is great commentary for the show. When she does her talking heads, all good. She is beat in those talking heads, by the way, with, her beautiful little sundress. She has a little dress on. She has a little 1-2. A 1-2 skiddly-do. She's got a little something like that. I'm here for it. But she's a bit mean. She's a bit mean. I mean, oh my God. Hanky, can you imagine if they had the untuckedness of Gia Gunn? Are y'all hearing me? It'd be crazy. It'd be so crazy. But she is a little raw. I agree with that. Honey, she's mad. Like, sometimes I'm thinking to myself, Gia can have these comments, and I wish that they were low-key not so ready to go. Like, some of them are ready to go. Like, I was thinking about this morning, and I'm gonna get that bitch. Like, okay. But some of them came off the cuff from her just experiencing the situation. That's the Gia I like. I don't like the ones where I feel like, girl, she thought all about that this morning. She thought about that read. That took her time. Oh, thanks, Just Patches. She does seem unapproachable. And she's wondering why no one picked her. She's like, no one picked me. And I'm thinking to myself, now, Gia, like, low-key, that you did that. You did that, sis. I don't understand it. But what did she say? Let me see. We need to go over this comment here. Look, I had to type this down. That little beautiful bitch was lucky today. That needs to be a t-shirt. Do you understand me? That's another thing too, Chim Cham. Let me switch positions here. SpongeBob, catch the read, because I'm going in. Gia was always that girl. Remember season 6. Season 6, episode fucking 1, read. Episode 2, read. She came in the room. Coughed like a man. Bianca came for her ass. And what did Gia go? I don't jump guns. I am the boom boom gun. You can never forget that. Quotable. The girl is quotable. You girls look good. Like, honey. I gotta say it, that is my favorite Drag Race quote next to, your tone seems very pointed right now. That's how I felt about that nasty comment that they felt I deleted, but in actuality, YouTube put it to the side. We'll get to that in a second, because I'm gonna read the comment to you today. Let's see here. I don't jump guns, I am the boom boom gun. You're all still dudes. Remember when she was in the challenge with a door? Oh my God, it's Deloria. Oh my God, I miss season 6 was good. Season 6 was good. Ooh, thanks for the donation, Reverie Queen. If you can, y'all, do the PayPal instead of YouTube, because YouTube likes to hold that shit and then, like, cut it in, like, 30% craziness. But, yeah, thanks for donating. I'm sorry, Donene. That's Alex's. Donene. Okay. Hey, Juan. Yes, foolery, fuckery, shenanigans of them all, baby. Let me tell you something. Season 6 probably is one of the best seasons ever. And I love how Gia didn't walk in like, girl, I was hoping nobody from this season would come in there. And I'm thinking to myself, like, now, Monet, why would you start that off with, I'm hoping nobody from season 7 gets there? And I'm thinking to myself, now, sis, hold on now. Who will win in the reading challenge? Maddie versus Gia. Girl, you don't want me to ever. They'd lock me up. Because low-key, a lot of the times, you guys, I'm actually very, I keep a lot of the venom that I have in this mouth to give to people and read hoes. You will not be here for me. You will not be here for me. You'd be like, oh, Maddie did, oh, Matt, now that was you went too low. Girl, she opened her mouth and said, ah. So what I'm going to do is help her close it, turn around, and walk in the opposite direction. If traffic hits, not my fault. That's how that goes. It does feel like it. No, I'm with you, Alicia. Let's keep it real on that note. So say, for instance, somebody in production's like, hey, Gia, what do you feel about such and such and such and such? I do feel they are setting her up with those kind of questions. Let's be clear about it, because in those talking heads, they're asked a question and then they're given the answer. They basically give their answer and then they chop it up whatever way it works. I have heard before in some of those situations that some of their responses are not for what is happening at that time, but what happened later on or earlier in the episode, and they just pick and choose when to put it in that place and position. So with Gia in those reads, who is to say if that was done towards the last day she was there, in the middle of all that happening, or whatever the case may be? Just remember, production definitely influences, hey, what is this and that and the other? Now, but think about it though, how you respond is how we then find a way to react to what you said, okay? So Gia did nothing but respond. I didn't feel no reaction from Gia's words at y'all. I felt Gia really felt what the fuck she was saying. Like, this is how I feel, done. Are we finished here? I want to go back to feeling my femininity. Because bitches, Gia's all the way there. She is all the way there, honey. I'm living for her whole truth. Thoughts on Jush versus Shangela? I won't have anything to think about it until I see that live, and low-key, I will be in attendance watching that live with the rest of you, because I need to see what the fuck she got to say, because I want to know too. Now I'm interested. I'm kind of like, okay, girl, tell me what's the giggy, the gaggy, the goop. Telling you. I'm telling you. Where do we go from here? Now, y'all saw Valentina filling her oats through the entire episode. Girl, she put on that whole outfit and it was life. Hey, Reva. Ooh, that was funny. She had one 18 hours ago. Oh, well, I didn't see that shit. Has it been posted to YouTube? I'll wait for it to be posted to YouTube. I can't respond to that, y'all, if nothing happened. And even if you describing it to me, it's not going to help. I got to see Jabba-Jaw give me what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me what it is. Where you at? Mystique was a mistake. See, now, I call riggery and rompus room fuckery today, children. I'm glad someone brought up that quote. First of goddamn all, why wasn't that included in the episode, along with a lot of the other ones that were included in there as well? Okay? I feel you, Jasmine. I thought it was a little bit of a funny read, but it just kind of, Latrice's reaction sold it. So it was like, damn. a couple of the reads that other girls gave, along with the ones that we heard, I would indicate Latrice still being in top 3 of the reads, but there would have also been competition to where I would have felt, oh, this person also had a chance and this person too. But I felt like we got robbed a little bit of that for television. None of that was too rude or raunchy for VH1, so what the fuck? Yeah, Valentina showing her ass was something else. And what did Latrice said ass, I'm sorry, no ass at all. I was like, oh, child. Latrice's face was frameable. It was good. But yeah, Latrice has been given a lot of good commentary. If you had a choice to go home first, who would it be? I would have low-key kept Jasmine. I would have sent Farrah home. I'd have sent Farrah home. Because unlike Monique, the moment that girl would have kept crying, I would have already made my decision. And I speak truthfully and honestly in saying that, bitch, if it had been me, Farrah had been gone. Fuck that. Like, yeah, Jasmine went up there and she gave nothing. And yes, she's in this horrible pantsuit that RuPaul just said, and you're in a pantsuit. She didn't compliment her. She just said, and you're in a pantsuit. And if she did compliment her, that was cut. And I feel like that was bullshit. Should have showed it. But here's the reason why I just sent Farrah home. And it's not just, I like Farrah. Farrah's gorgeous. But to me, I don't want to hear that the entire fucking season. And the fact is, when she got there, the whole entrance was the moan. Cool, we're still on that. Then some other stuff happened. I forgot this. More of that same. When she fell, somebody in my comment section said she busted her head. I said, y'all are taking this way too deep. No, she did not. The camera rewinded back. She hit her hip. 25 years old, you gonna be all right. I know she don't have no immune deficiencies and her bones ain't brittle. She give me good milk. Come on. So she could have played that off. Better yet, why not act an ass for the rest of the time that you're up there and pretend to be clumsy and cute? Ha ha ha, whoops, dropped it, and done a whole little bit. That's all I'm saying. That's why, to me, I would have been like, girl, she didn't do nothing. At least Jasmine finished the set and then walked away and was respectful. This one was like, ooh, she can't handle this. She's not ready. She's not ready. She's not ready. I love that. Y'all asked a good question. Who would I have said? Fucking Farrah. I'd have said, I can talk all the shit I want to about Jasmine not giving a goddamn, but I'll tell you what though, she was still a professional in a certain sense and how she carried herself on stage when no one was really laughing at her jokes. I heard they were laughing and they cut them out because they didn't want Jasmine to look like she did good, but oh well. That was the tea I heard. But Jasmine still did her job. She didn't leave early that day. But, yeah. In my opinion, I would have. Yeah, I'd have sent her home. I'd been like, girl, I'm not going to deal with that. Besides, think about this, y'all. Think about this as well. I kept Jasmine there. Jasmine already did bad the first episode. Farrah is just annoying me. Possibly she could do better later on, but right now she's pissing me the fuck off because she's always crying. She could do better later. I don't like that. Send her home. Bye now. You fucked up now. That ruined it. I'm so sorry to hear you. I have the opportunity to send you home. Deuce. I'll keep Jasmine. She'll fuck up again. Now, then if Jasmine does really well throughout, then I'd be screwed. That's the gag. But how I would strategize it, like, well, she obviously doesn't care when she fucks up. When that happens, it's going to make it easier for me to let her go. This one's freaking the fuck out. No, she got to go. If I'm going to play this game, I'm going to play to win. I'm not going to play to be like, what is everybody online going to think of me? Just like if I ever do Big Brother, I am going to play to fucking win. I'm not here to be friends with, yeah, we're going to be cool. We're going to be cool. Until it's time for you to go. Because then it's time for you to go. And money's at stake. So, bada bing, bada boom, goodbye. my problem with Monique, and I love, love, love Monique. Jeffrey, if I try out and you see me on there, don't be spooked. I love Monique, but now that we got this money and now that we got all this together, rolls and rolls of duct tape or whatever is needed to keep that wig on, I need for it to be necessary. She is a hairography queen. Girl, don't be hairography and the wig comes off. Like, she is good for a wig flip, y'all. Please tell me if I'm lying on that one. You saw at the beginning of the Mariah Carey number. Well, bam, I said, oh, okay, the bangs pushed back. I was here for it. What I'm not here for is the shake and go and it gone. No. No. I need her to pull that together. So, let's get back to this episode, y'all. RuPaul comes in there in a better looking suit than the first episode because, y'all, I wasn't really feeling the 4-leaf clovers, but I do love what he had on this time. They're basically forming supergroup girl teams, doing music challenge again. Monique and Trinity are captains. Monique picks Monet, Naomi, Farrah. Trinity, what's that, Rufus? Trinity does Latrice, Manila, Valentina, and Gia, since Gia was last and she had no choice but to go on the team. Gia felt a little ways that the girls didn't pick her. Miss Thing, you just read them hoes for their guilty lives. Not less than 24 hours ago. And you're wondering why no one wants to work with you? And it wasn't like just a read. You know, Gia goes for the reads. I mean, who is to say that could have happened had not? No, I don't think that would have happened because knowing how Trinity works, Trinity picked who she thought would be good in a challenge like that, and Monique, I feel, picked people who she was familiar and cool with. Farrah added Gia was better because Gia was a bitch to her earlier, and she was like, "I'm not about to do all that." Then we find out that Stacy Layne Matthews is our special guest artist, who the girls are going to have to feature. And they need to feature her and have her, I guess, to be showcased in whatever the routine is. And whoever does it the best is going to be the winner, I guess. I watched it on Facebook. You can also watch it on Daily Motion. Someone mentioned that in the comments section as well. And yeah, but if you go to Facebook and go to the All-Stars page or the regular page, it shows the first 15 minutes posted for you. Now, I am so happy and I'm so glad that Stacy Layne Matthews is in there. As you all know, Stacy Layne Matthews is one of my favorite RuPaul Drag Race girls. As everyone says, and I'm loving the sound of legend now. Do y'all hear that a lot with the show? I love hearing girls like Naomi from season 8, the later seasons, speak of the girls from seasons 1 through 4 as legendary. That's somewhat of respect, and I like hearing that. Because to me, it's like, bitch, I was there for those seasons too. And for me, that's like, yeah, respect. Like, bitch, Manila and Latrice, legend. Stacy Layne Matthews, legend. Hell, I mean, bring up somebody who was an asshole. You can say all you want. All the girls from seasons 1 through 4 are legends. All of them. Because those are logo days at their worst. Those are logo days when the budget was just building up. It was just getting where it needed to go. 5 and 6 really set the stage to me. 1 through 4 were the blueprints. 5 through 6 set the stage. Once Bianca won, after Jinx and Bianca, and it was the Comedy Queens, I said, okay, here we go. This is setting the stage. Now, I don't know what happened with 7. I don't know what happened with 7. 7 had a little misstep. A great cast, horrible challenges, in my opinion. And you know what? I'm going to leave it there. A great cast, horrible challenges. Yep. Horrible challenges, great cast. Season 8, that kind of lifted it up. Season 8 was like the lift that we all kind of needed, you know. And I'm not talking about the car ride, baby. I'm referring more to the lifts you put in heels for those of you with uneven feet. That was an important season because Bob the Drag Queen won, and it could have been anybody between. Honestly, Naomi, Kim Chi could have been any of them. Hell, Chi Chi, Devane had a goddamn chance, and everybody wrote her off at the beginning of the season. Like, come on. Now, 9 was interesting. 9 introduced a whole new atmosphere of bullshit towards the finale. They lost a couple people and they gained a few more. Season 10 was interesting because, I don't know. Season 10 was interesting. We all kind of knew who was going to win, and that just kind of ruined the season for me. And it wasn't even based off of what rumors were coming out of, you know. It was basically, look at the cast. She's winning. I think All Stars 2 is what really... yeah, I think All Stars 2 did it. Because All Stars 1 was garbage. Once All Stars 2 happened, it made up for All Stars 1. It made up for Season 7. Oh, bitch, it made up for Season 7 because we got more Katya. Yeah. Chim Cham. Oh, my goodness. But yeah, definitely those seasons in particular, important. But All Stars 2, once that mirror reveal happened, and it was Alyssa versus Fifi, bitch. Game over. Good shit. Good shit. Can I help you? Can I help you? Can I help you? Can I help you, Roof? Oh. Oh, Roof. He's down here like, Matt. And I'm like, okay, I'll give you some attention. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Roof. I'm sorry. This is Jamar's dog, y'all. This is Rufus. Say hi, Roof. Say hi, Roof. Grumpy old man. Here you go. I got water in your bowl. You're fine. Okay. He's a Shih Tzu mixed with something. You gotta ask Jamar that. I don't know. See, now you're being spoiled. Oh my God. Okay. See, bitch, I shouldn't have picked him up because now all he's gonna do is lay on me. I see you. Okay, come on. You coming up here with me? Ugh. You coming up here with me? Okay. You coming up here with me? Okay. All right. So where were we at? Okay, we need to get into this tea. I need to get into this tea right now because they're in Houston. They're still in Houston. Gia Gunn releases a little bit of drama. A little bit of it. Ain't that right, Roof? Gia Gunn, baby girl, she goes, I was really gagged that you kept Farrah. I was really shocked. I was hoping you would send her home. Because, you know, me and Farrah got tea. I was like, no, she did not. No, she did not. I'm going to put him down. You need a bath. Yes, you do, Stinky. You need a bath. You need a bath, Stinky Pete. Okay. I'm sorry, Pumpkin. I'll be with you in a second. Oh, and you don't shed. Everyone needs you. Okay. Oh my God, Roof, stop. Okay. So Gia Gunn reveals that her and Farrah had a falling out over some tea that took place, I guess. I'll bring the dog back up in a second, y'all. He's still here. He's just rubbing on the ground. Something happened where I guess Farrah interjected in some drama that was happening between Gia and somebody else. And she was trying to get them to, I guess, make up. Gia said the girl came to her bar when she was drunk. She cussed her out and the other friend out. And all of a sudden now she's like gagged to see her there. I was like, girl. I was like, girl, you are, I said, really, bitch? I was like, now, Gia. She goes, I don't want to know if this is the right time to bring this up. I was like, you brought it up. It's too late. But I guess this will be the time to take care of it. In the words of Trinity Taylor, girl, we do not have time. I don't have time for this. Take that somewhere else. That's me. I'd have been like, no, ma'am. Take that somewhere else, girl. That is dumb. That's some shit that took place outside of this, and you carried it into the competition worth $100,000. This little girl who's known for highlighter is not going to be. It's not going to be the reason why shit goes down for me. I'm sorry. That's just not going to happen. You want Laganja back? You know what? I think Laganja would actually be a good addition to the show now. Like, now that I've seen what I've seen, I think Laganja would do some justice here. Oh, Roof. It's just, I wouldn't make that the thing for my storyline for any part of the season. It just wouldn't be my 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Well, did she win so you think you can dance? Or did she get eliminated? I just know that she was on the show. I don't know how far she went. I heard they took a picture of her, so I'm assuming she made top 10. I'm assuming. Oh, she got eliminated? Well, where did she land though? I was kind of gagged she was on there. Oh, didn't make top 10. Oh, okay. I wonder why she didn't make top 10. Excuse me, y'all. Okay, hey. You're not going to be licking. I know they can hear you licking. There's no way in the world. This thing, I mean, he will go to town for 10 minutes and you will be like, what is that noise? It sounds like someone's having really wet intercourse. No, I will not. Ugh, the gag and goopery. Hold on, y'all. Let me get back to this comment section. What I miss? We didn't go last night, Maddie. What happened? First of all, okay, so listen. Okay, first of all, I was supposed to go to Mickey's last night. I did not go because it was kind of cold. And I low-key was more invested in getting a sandwich than going to the drag bar. Now, Eric, if you're free tonight and there's something going on, let me know because I really do want to get out and do something today in Hollywood or wherever. So, oh, okay. I love Hey Queen. I love Hey Queen. Hey Queen is such a good show. Okay, so what do you think is going to happen, y'all? I did find a taco joint, a very good one. They're open till like 1 a.m. in the morning, so my life is set. Who do you think is going to go home based on what you can see from the trailer? What do you think of the first 15 minutes that we've seen? Whose super group do you think is going to do better? For those of you who have all the spoilers in the world, don't comment. For those of you who are interested in just making assumptions or putting together things, go ahead and post it. But yeah. You feel Farrah's going home. Okay. Monique's team is losing. I wouldn't have picked that team. I would not have picked that team. I just was like, girl, that's the team you picked? I would have done a better strategy than that. For one, okay. Shade, but yes, I would have kept Monet, even though Monet, like, low-key fucked up the whole note she was given. You know, I would have picked Monet because Monet's had theater training, choreography training. She's trained in opera singing. So I'm like, yeah, bring her in because that just makes sense. Latrice is a showgirl. Latrice can sing. Latrice can, hey. Latrice can perform. Latrice comes in, for sure. Monet, Latrice. Valentina, because Valentina's interesting and there's a way to work with her. I don't see me being in a bad predicament for choosing Valentina. I don't see it. Like, where would that go wrong? And it's in a challenge where we have to basically be pretty and, like, perform. Bring her in. Now, I would have liked to include Manila in on that, but Manila low-key said she doesn't even do good choreography and stuff like that. Stop. So, see, I don't even want to pick you up now because you've been looking. Ooh, your mouth is all wet. You're nasty. Let me see your mouth. Nasty. Did you get it, Daddy? Did you get it? Lord. No, not overly true. No. Let's see here. So I guess, yeah, if I got to go first, it would have been Latrice, Monet, Valentina. Yep, would have done just like that. Honorable mentions would have been Naomi. Manila said she can't dance, so I don't trust her. I'd be like, I like Manila, but I need to know that everybody's going to be able to do the choreography and that hoes can keep up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, it's, come on now. Hey, Katie. So, yeah. That would be my decision. So, Gia is a dancer, but Gia's been an ass. So, for me, I wouldn't have picked her because she would have pissed me off. I'd been like, nah, because if she says something crazy and then the whole episode is between me and her fighting, we're not going to do this. We're not going to do this. There's no way in hell. Like, All right, Love Muffin, I need you to sit up for me here. We're about to grab. Come here, sweet poops. Hold on. I wanted to read something to y'all before I get off this live today, because this is the beginning of the rest of your life. Over and over, over and over. This is the beginning of the rest of your life. Is it in here? I think it's on my phone. Here we go. Hey, come here. Come on. Oh, why you gotta be so stubborn? Oh, okay. Say hi, Roof. Hi, Roof. Hello. Okay. So this live, is Gia the villain of the season? Yeah, I mean, you may not consider her a villain, but the camera is like villain, winner, chicken villain. Okay. Now, so we talked about All Stars 4 episode 2. You guys know that Friday is the night. Join me on Instagram where I'll be posting a live video. I will be streaming. Isabel, I'm about to get to that too. I will be posting the live stream of the episode. It will not be saved, so please join me on time, 5:30 Pacific. 5 Pacific, 7 Central, 8 Eastern on Instagram, okay? I know Maddie Gia has been giving me life with how shady she's been. I mean, I love Gia too. Trust me, Ruben. I'm here with it. Gia's just, she be mean, man, but ooh, the shade is so good. Oh, well, Eric, we need to talk about that because I may need to put you as a co-host, honey, for just for that day because Jamar is necessary and needed. Now, everybody, since we're done talking about All Stars, if you could do me a favor, donate to the page. The PayPal link is in the description. If my moderators could post it, I really appreciate it. And I'm going to read something to you because I need to get something off my chest. I did it on Instagram, but I'm going to talk about it today with you guys since I have so many people in the room. And this is to advocate to non-bullies and people who are trolls online. And I think it's important that we call these people out, block them, delete them, do whatever we have to do. Because sometimes you can't help a lost soul. Ain't that right, Rufus? But I want to read a comment to you guys. And this person actually tried to reach out again to me yesterday. And the comment didn't even post again. YouTube blocked it and said it was inappropriate. He doesn't even know that YouTube just figures he's spamming me. But I'm going to read what was written to me. And I want you all to understand something here too, because nothing like this that was written to me should ever be written to any person ever. This didn't hurt my feelings. None of this is true. It didn't hurt my feelings. But the time it took to write this, fucking energy. Their name is Thomas Bartley. They were marked potentially inappropriate via YouTube. The comment reads as follows. You're gross, not pretty, and have a nasty, bossy, bitch, ugly ass personality without any compensating features. Because compensating was a great word to use with the rest of that. Those ugly lips, your constant belching, and black face eye pops. Black face, people. Black face eye pops are embarrassing. You're putting Jamar down. I'm putting Jamar down. It says you're putting Jamar down. He's dumb too, but not tacky like you. I said, whoa. Whoa. I said, why is Jamar dumb? I thought that was so fucked up. Yeah, this is a whole comment. This is a whole comment. And I'm glad to see there's more people in here who want to continue to spam. As you can see, thank you for my moderators. You jumped right in. You just aren't entertaining, and y'all sure ain't cute. You need Jamar, my dude. On your own, you're a total snore. All your inside drag info is secondhand Reddit or shit that can be found on Bottom Feed Queen's live streams. You champion most of the worst contestants and slept on the best. Because this is really about me not liking their favorite contestant and not about anything else. Jesus Christ. You're a self-delusional amateur with no self-awareness, zero humor. Y'all are way too tacky old men. Be nicer to Jamar. He is the show. Good luck in LA. You won't even get hired at Chipotle. Your history of ripping people off is not new. This geographical cure won't take. You're not about to break through in showbiz at 40 do. Try to keep a roof over your nasty ass. Thanks, buddy. So, I read all that to you. I read all of that to say this. I can take shit like that because I'm very self-aware of who the fuck I am and what I present to the table, and nobody knows what I'm doing unless you actually in this body of mine. Just like for you guys as well. If somebody comes at you like that, don't respond. Don't even react. Okay? This person was actually blocked by YouTube. They thought I did it myself. I didn't. So they wrote again saying this guy fucking deletes comments and shit. And he then proceeded to do it again yesterday. YouTube let me know once again, this is inappropriate. I said, thank you, YouTube. I appreciate that. However, this account should be suspended like completely. I do this because I love y'all and I enjoy everything about getting on YouTube and going live, talking about Drag Race and whatever show that comes out. Steven Universe came out and we still have to do a live video on that. So get ready for that too. I'm waiting. I want them to do another episode so I do like a longer reaction video. But be prepared for the Steven Universe one. Don't ever let anything like that ever get to you. Don't ever let them do it. You know. People came on here going, oh, this queen should have just been talking about RuPaul's Drag Race and that's all I'm supposed to do. This is not what the Maddie Ranch show is about. You have channels for that. Get the fuck on somewhere. Like, what the hell? And then have the nerve to then get on your keyboard and go in on shit. It's like, that is so much energy. So much that could be used getting a haircut, brushing your teeth, wiping your ass, feeding yourself. It's so weird. So if me reading that to you helps in any kind of way, just to know that I get this shit all the time. It's blocked for the most part. Sometimes it's not. Don't give that energy all the energy that you have, because that's all they want. This person wanted me to just go off on them and let's keep going here and there and do. Eric, I would assume that that person would have way more time than to actually post that. And that's not shade, that's an actual truth. I'm not even going to clock that to Nina Bonina Brown, even though she said some really fucked up shit about me. And so have her fans, to me and Jamar. At the same time, though, we're not talking to, like, there's been no exchange back and forth since then. So I have nothing to say about her. I don't think she has anything to say about me. We good. That's that. But whoever wrote it had energy and a lot of time. I want y'all to have more energy and time to do things that are way better than that, because that's not cute. It's never been cute. It's clearly a fake account. They only had one subscriber. His name is Thomas Bartley. I already know that's not his name. Ruben, that's a long discussion. Long one. I have witnesses, bitch. People who were on the chat that day it happened, honey. But I don't carry that over anymore. I really don't. So don't even worry about it. I don't want anybody else to worry about it either. Once I got out here, I was like, fuck whatever shit was going on. It doesn't matter anymore. If girls want to hold grudges, that's for people who like wrinkles. I don't hold grudges. Cute, moving on. So, yeah, but honey, let me tell you, don't ever let shit get y'all. Please don't ever let that happen. Because for that one comment, I have over hundreds of them saying wonderful things about both me and Jamar and our chemistry together. That's my boy. And, you know, for them to even put that out there, it's like, do they even know, like, what me and Jamar have been through friendship-wise? You wouldn't understand. So, why else would he be trusting me with his dog, Sweet Pea? Hi, Roof. We'll go on a walk in a bit. I know that's why you're looking at me crazy. So, yeah. So, thank you. Yeah, you know, it's a long story. Yeah. I'll let everybody else who was there that knows the story tell you it. I can't do it anymore. It's a long story, but either way, no, but I didn't get an apology, so we good. Click, clack, boom, next person. They had to be subscribed. Well, I know, see, sometimes I realize that there are people who subscribe to dislike the video. And it's okay, because they still had to like the video and watch the video first before they disliked it. So technically, that's a win, because they're looking at the views, honey. So, wow. But yeah, no, it's cool. Michael, I'm in a really good headspace now. And so that's why with me being here, I'm not really affected by foolishness and fuckery, because I know what I came here to do. And however long it takes me to get it, I'm going to get it. But just to be clear, I'm not almost 40. Okay? No, he said I was 40. I was like, bitch, I have been told many things, but never have I been told I look older than I do. You silly queen. Get out of here. It's terrible. But it's cool. So yeah, RuPaul's Drag Race. Start your... Oh, my arm is so much better. Like, you can still see, like, a bite mark from when it happened, but it's, like, down, flat. It does not itch anymore. It's really great. I have survived my first encounter with a horrible, shitty hotel. That's a long story, you guys. Never go to a hotel that you feel looks shady, weird, something may be off. If you've checked the whole room and it still smells funky, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. I did call corporate. It was the one in Las Cruces, New Mexico. Horrible. Yeah, they're gonna give me my money back. I've never in my life ever experienced anything as nasty as that shit. Okay? Oh, thanks, Ruben. Love back to you, babes. You remember that live stream? Honey. I've never felt or dealt with anything so disgusting in my life. It was gross. So gag me with a spoon, gross me out with a DeLorean. Just gross. But yeah, I'm good now. No, there were not. Ew, Victor. Oh my God. Can you imagine? Oh my God. Oh, what if there were? Ew, 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 ew. What if there were? Oh no, now I'm thinking about it. Oh my God. There probably was. It's so gross. Why would you do that to me? Ew. I don't know why I like to say ew that way. It just sounds so right. Ew. Girl, ain't gonna test you all right, honey. Shit. Oh my God. Ugh. Okay, so low key. No, Isabel! No, not the disease that every cartoon and every show on Comedy Central makes fun of. I'm like, damn, Comedy Central really goes hard on herpes. It's like every show they have, whoever is a writer for them, that's like the disease of choice to get people on. Ooh, that's funny. Oh. Let's see here. You're a grown-ass man. Ooh. Hey, everybody. What is your favorite quote so far from All Stars 4? Favorite quote so far from All Stars 4. Favorite quote so far from All Stars 4. What is mine? Yeah. Mine is definitely, is Latrice saying, brown cow, not so stunning. No, I take it back. Really, something G has said. Yeah, tucking is not a talent. Yeah. Well, girl, you asked the question, so why don't you go ahead and say it? Well, I don't think tucking is a talent. Oh, but that's not, so when Monique said that's not stunning. Oh, no, better yet. Hold on. Monique said, whoa. I know I'm stunning, but just because I'm fabulous doesn't mean everybody else is going to be fabulous. Too bad you couldn't soak up a win. Ooh, that was a good one, too. Oh, that was funny. That beautiful bitch was lucky. Listen, Hinky, when I first saw that before I did the live stream, I screamed so loud. I was like, ooh, this bitch is the one. You junkie whores. You gotta say it that way too. You junkie whores. Oh my God. Was on BTS, but Valentina said my ears are infected. Oh, I saw that too. I saw that. That was the behind the scenes after Jasmine's elimination. Trinity wasn't really choked up when that happened, but when they... I'll be quiet. Bitch, I need to go to the dispensary. What time is it? I'll go, yeah. Well, it's 4. I don't want to go when it's busy. Oh, of course I give Rufus well wishes. You want me to pull him back up here? Jocelyn Fox, I can totally see. Oh, yeah. Bring Jocelyn back. Bring Jocelyn back. No, I ain't doing delivery. That costs too much, girl. It's right down the street. You just walk in and it's like, boop, boop. Girl, listen, I low-key want to make a video just talking about my experiences in dispensaries. Because every time I go into one, it is always different. depending on who works there and what kind of dispensary it is, y'all, I run into the most random people. As a matter of fact, a couple days ago when I was in one, this man was a whole doctor, came in there with a fucking lab, the coat was still on, a lab coat. I was like, wait, what? Did he like not even hang it up before he left? I was so confused. Bitch came in there about a whole bunch of shit. I was like, work. I'm still new. I'm still getting used to it. It's the weirdest thing ever. Every time I walk in there, I still feel like I'm talking to, old boy from down the street that you found at the gas station that asked, you smoke? It's that type of tea. But out here, it's like, well, girl, everybody does it. It's the craziest thing. As a matter of fact, on the dating app I'm on, you smoke? I don't know, what do you mean by that? It's like, what do you mean by that? Because, when people say that shit, it can turn into some fuckery. So I need you to be clear with me. And it's like, nah, man, weed. So it's like, oh, okay. And instead of you going, I'm waiting for my dealer or some shit, this is what you hear. Well, I got to go down the street to the dispensary. Well, let me hop in and go to the store real quick and grab some, and then I'm going to come see. Craziness. It's amazing. It's kind of awesome. It's really awesome. A lab tech, I can't make this up, had a coat on and everything. And he walked in that bitch and was like, I'll take, what did he say? What was the weed? It was Platinum OG. He like, I want an eighth of that, and I want an eighth of that, and ooh, I'm gonna take a half of that. I was like, what? That's what I'm saying, Alicia. I'm like, what are you talking about? Because when people say that shit, be careful. And then that whole party stuff, do you I don't like that. You're taking a word that's for fun and you're turning it into something gross. I don't want to party. It's an indica. Yeah, I know. Nope. Be careful with those people, y'all, because you'll find folks that'll get you to start doing stuff by peer pressure. Especially my young folks out there, my young men and women. Peer pressure is a bitch. If it don't feel right, it's not right. One more time. If it don't feel right, it's not right. Ooh, I wish people would get that. I'm about to go to the damn dispensary myself. Gary, what you mean? I need to go get a 20. Oh, that's right. The 7-Eleven does cash back. Yay. Okay. What the fuck is skiing? I've never heard that word before used for that particular service. I've heard Tina. I've heard... What's the other one? I've never heard of skiing. That's weird. Who says that? Skiing. Are we going skiing? Girl, bye. That sounds terrible. Like, I wouldn't even want to say, that wouldn't even sound cool coming out of my mouth. Like, you need to ski? We skiing? Are we skiing? Like, no. Oh, I've heard of white girl. I've heard of that. Like, that, I hate that name for it, too. It's like, God. I've heard snow. I've heard blowing clouds. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, Reva, I actually was talking to a guy out here, a videographer and photographer. He's actually been in this chat a couple of times about what we're trying to do with the Matt and Mar show as far as visuals for the intro, as well as pictures and photography for both me and Jamar. Since I don't love my friend at all and I don't care for him, come on now. So working on stuff for both me and Jamar with that guy. As far as auditioning for anything yet, I need to get new headshots because the ones I have now are a little not my current look. They have it with my short hair. And so when I show them to somebody, they're like, these are good pictures, but like you have a whole new look now and you need to like show that. And I'm like, fuck. So now I'm working on getting those too, and I talked to a photographer today about that. I just had a meeting with him prior to me getting on this live with you guys. So yeah, I will be getting new headshots, and as far as auditions go, I haven't looked yet. I'm a little nervous. I have a little. Well, it depends on who you get the headshots from. If you're lucky, they're free, but at most, I'd probably be paying like 150, 200 bucks. Yeah, probably. It depends on the photographer. Um, yeah. So low key, my nerves are a little weird about auditioning. I haven't done it in a very long time, and I'm like, okay, this is gonna be step back into the field again. Put your pinky toe in the water. But once I get those headshots clear and I have everything set up, I'm also gonna start taking acting classes. And I have another podcast I'm gonna be working on, you guys. So be another podcast too with a different guy, not Jamar, but me and Jamar still have our show. But I have another podcast coming up too, so be on the lookout for that as well. Forgot about that. I'll give more details once me and him get our scheduling date down, and then once I do that podcast, I'll let y'all know at least 48 hours in advance when you guys can catch that podcast live, because they do a lot of LGBT topics and they want me to come on, and I'm like, okay, cool. So, bet. But yeah, I would do reality TV. I would do reality TV. In a heartbeat. Bitch. Would I do? Yes. Reality TV, commercials. Who's paying me? One more time. Who is paying me, darling? I'm going. As long as it says at the end of this, I'm getting a check, the fuck yes, I'll be there on time. Alicia, I don't have it now. I'll do it whenever I get the information. I need to actually text him right now while I'm being funny. But it's the Marcus Show, if I'm correct. Yeah. He has a lot of his stuff on YouTube. I think it is the Marcus Show. But I'm going to be on his show, and I saw where he records his past, and I was like, okay, let's do this. So, yeah. And then there's one that I like mentioned to him that he likes or whatever, and he may be pulling that together, and I may be working on that with him. But a couple of things. I wish there was a Bad Boys Club. I'd be on that bitch. Well, I'd be too old, honestly. 32, yeah, I ain't gonna be on that girl. It's not on anymore, but if you watch YouTube shows a lot, you can catch damn near the entire season of Bad Girls Club, like, on YouTube. It's a good audition because your personality would shine. Thank you. Like, okay, so me going into an audition is like one of those moments where I'm like, hi, my name is Matthew. Give me number 9. Like, I turn into a complete goof. Oh, so I always feel horrible or nervous afterwards, but then hopefully it'll go in my favor. So I'm just myself. I just go in there. Hi, my name is Maddie. You know, I have a YouTube channel. I've done radio. I was a backup dancer for a year and a half. I was at South by Southwest. I can tap. I can low-key sing. I can act more than one on occasion. And I'm kind of funny in my own head, but everybody else thinks I'm kind of funny too. Hire me. Works in that favor. So one time though on an audition, I had them like dying laughing. And I wish I didn't fuck up that job because they wanted me to come back for an audition and I just didn't come back. And then they gave it to this other guy and I was like, no, it really killed me. I won't even tell you what show it was because you would gag. But I was in college when I did this shit. No, I was never a flight attendant. However, that has been one of the career paths that my brothers wanted me to do because they're like, man, I can just see you on a flight just cutting the fuck up. I was like, yeah, if I was a flight attendant, honey, that flight would be a riot. If you were running to sleep, you got the wrong flight. Wrong flight. I didn't go back because I was nervous, and that was at a point in my life where my family was kind of like in my head about a lot of things that I wanted to do. And it was like, well, are you going to be gay on TV? And if you do that, you know, I don't know if I'm going to be able to call you my son. That conversation was still happening. So I didn't go back because all I wanted to do was get on that show and fucking tell the truth and just be honest. And that's what I hate about a lot of these reality shows. I feel like some people get on there and they just go, okay, what is everyone gonna like? and I'm just going to do that. And then I'm not going to be myself. And then, you know, opinions on gender in what cases, Jackson? What are you referring to? When it comes to gender, for what specific topic? Because gender is a very deep and open, honest, long conversation when it comes to gender. But yeah, I still had them in my head, and you know, I was like, I'm afraid to go. You gotta remember, Revy Queen, like, I'm talking about me auditioning for something probably, how old am I now? 11 years ago. Was in a completely different mental state, completely different mental place. Yeah, the token gay guy. But they didn't say it that way. They said it, you'd be the gay guy on TV. They didn't tell me I'd be token. No. They weren't worried about that. They were worried about me being the gay guy on TV. And it being like, oh, that's your brother, that's your son, that's your nephew, that's your cousin. That type of stuff. So that played a real big factor in why I didn't do shit. Like, do you agree with the debates on whether or not there is discrimination among genders, such as with Santa and the Twitter? Ooh. I respectfully abstain from that conversation. Ooh, that's good, Jackson. Oh, that's a good one though. I hear y'all in the comments like, oh, where are we going with this? It's an important topic, but I do feel like I have, that part, Alicia, that part. This so needs its own stream. Because to be honest with you, Jackson, and to be respectful in that conversation, and to when I say respectful, I mean to you guys, about what I would say in my response to that. I want to do a little bit more research on that. I want to do a little bit more diving into both sides of the spectrum here, because I believe that I not only love being a man and support men, but I love women and I support women just as equally as I do men, okay? I have to keep it that way. Women are discriminated more than men, duh. Gay women are discriminated more than women, duh. Gay men, we can do the whole bit. I can do a whole lineup. However, it's not about who is doing what and more and when and where and why. It is what is the topic, what is the issue, and how can we solve it, and why is it the issue now, and why are we making this a big deal? Because if they're taking away things because of the sexual discrimination, and then we're gonna go, well, what about when this girl did this? What about when that person did that? And then we go, hey, guess what? Now because we're turning this into, well, he did, she did, he did, it shouldn't be a big deal. No, that's bullshit. Because when you do that, you're taking away the validity of the original argument that was beforehand. Racism's not okay. Homophobia is not okay. Being a misogynist or misogyny is not okay. So when you take away those points because it turns into, well, he did that first and she did that first kind of bit, that is where I have a problem with what's going on. If that kind of helps you where I'm at in this situation, it's the blaming finger. I want to be on a side, but I can't choose one when everybody's blaming each other for what the fucking issue is without them just admitting what the full issue is. Americans are racist because Americans are racist because they are brought into families where systematic racism is taught. And they're teaching their children to be racist, who then teach their other children to be racist. Racism is not a born trait. It is taught. Okay? Okay. All right. You can't just hate somebody. You are taught to hate people. When you go with your parents somewhere, like when they take you to church, you are taught to go to church with them, unless otherwise. Don't eat those foods. It's going to cause cancer. Don't touch this. You'll get herpes. Don't do that. Once all that's done, now we have a blueprint for how we need to live our lives. Now that we're walking around with blueprints, but we're all in different houses, everyone's going, your house isn't built correctly. Your lawn's fucked up. Your windows aren't right. All that's happening. So if you're asking my opinion on what do I think about these topics of gender and race, I'm saying the fuck out of it, because everybody in some sort of way is wrong until we just get to the fucking issue. Why are you removing these films? Because we're getting backlash, because women are upset that these men did things that were wrong, horrible things, and they're not being punished for it. So we're punishing them. Okay, so now that you've done that, what about them bitches? What about those people? What about them? What about them? What about them? What about them? What about all of them? Now let's dig in. So now it turns into, we can't be on TV, we can't do nothing if we've ever done anything wrong in our entire lives. I don't like that Kevin Hart did what he did. I wish that he would have just apologized for the situation and moved on. We didn't get that from him, though. We got him saying, I did apologize, which he did at one point in time before, way earlier, a long time ago. Not that long, 3 or 4 years ago. But he's like, but y'all just kept pressing it, so fuck it. And to me, I'm thinking to myself, it's more than that, Kevin. But does that mean I'm canceling Kevin completely? No. I'm not canceling him completely. I will have to deal with Kevin Hart because Kevin Hart has relevancy in the industry right now. And he hasn't done anything that is so horrible. Honestly, y'all, words on the internet, unless he, like, real talk. Imagine how many of you have said something real fucked up. Imagine how many times. Imagine. Then you said you were sorry and you moved on from it, but another person kept holding on to that. And you're like, why do they still fucking care? What he did was wrong. At the same time, though, when do we stop becoming the morality police? I don't think he's funny at all, Jesse. I've never never. I laughed at him falling, but that's the most. But again, I say, we can't just turn it on and off. We just can't turn it off, on and off. We just can't. So, yeah, if that's your boy, that's your boy. If you want to stick up for him, do so. If you don't like what he did, be there. But for the love of God, am, I'm just, certain stuff I can't jump in on because then you will be judging me based on my opinion because I didn't agree with you. And you can't just respect another person's opinion on something like that. Now, him saying what he did, again, that's just wrong. There's things that are point blank wrong, and there's things that are like just opinions, okay? It's a sensitive subject every time it's brought up, and that's why I don't like to, because I want everybody to have their opinions respected and for no one to feel like they are not being heard or understood. The problem with that is that if you're getting your problem out, if you're getting your problem out and doing all that, just don't be on the defense and then don't go on the offense. And then just respect everybody's opinion. That's all. I mean, Alicia, all you have to do is just copy and paste it and then put it in Google and see what they're saying specifically. That's what I do. I don't even see what's going on. Yeah, the canceling movement, I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that. Yeah. I don't do the canceling thing because that's like, girl, what are you talking about? Like, cancel. Like, the only way you stop supporting someone is just by you Let's see here. Oh, speaking of which, I need to see that Sabrina the Teenage Witch episode that came out recently. Oh, he's good. He just walked into his bed. People hearing this gay. Thanks, Eugene. I low-key was translating everything that Pana was saying, so that's all I was doing. For those of you who are wondering why I was in silence, I was translating a few things. um, that's all. I was copying and pasting, and I was translating. Let's see here. But I'm also not going to. I understand where Alicia was coming from, but I don't want to police anybody on. Yeah, I don't want to police anybody on what they have to say. So, you know. I mean, low-key, Alicia, what they were saying was, I wouldn't have deleted it. He was basically how Americans, you know, with basically how we treat gays and et cetera and other stuff like that. I don't think anything was directed towards me, but I do understand his point with how this country that we kind of live in, that we say is like, this is free, you can do whatever you want here and all that type of stuff. Honey, yeah, yes and no in a certain way. It's like you can, but ouch, you know what I mean? Like, say you don't live in the right area where whatever you want to do is accepted. You may be killed. Did y'all hear about the gay couple that was almost murdered in front of their home? I think this was in Las Vegas or something like that. And nobody did anything. The neighbors knew what was going on, saw it going down, didn't give a fuck. You gotta be careful. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and end this live before this turns into a conversation that I guess a lot of us are not ready to have today. But I personally just want to thank you guys for joining me again. He happens to be gay, and he says a whole lot of bullshit happens there. Yeah. Honey, listen. It's a struggle. Even for like just me standing outside sometimes. Like I can't describe it to you guys. I want to get the words out, but my emotions are telling me in this video now. So be careful out there. This isn't all war zone. Let's just not live life thinking that we're constantly, avoiding bullets and reeds and shade. But be careful. Stand with your armor. I'm a little bit of a Christian, so I got to say, honey, I stand with the armor of God wherever I go. So you can continue to do whatever you got to do to me, honey, but I will be still here, still standing, stronger and better than the next day. And you will never be able to take that away from me. Whatever you got to do to get that armor, do that. Oh, Pana, you're on that shit today. Okay. What the fuck are you talking about? Ooh. Girl, you saw what almost just happened? Aaliyah, one more time. Weapons shall never prosper against me. So unfortunately, this young man got on here and decided to, and I know there are other people in here who knew what he was saying and didn't want to say it, which kind of makes me sad, but that's okay. Yeah. I'm a little sad that some of y'all know what that was said and just was like, we're going to let that roll. But yes, be careful, y'all. Keep your strength up. Drink milk. Keep your strength up. Drink your milk. Get your life. Go out there. Let people know who the fuck you are. Don't let no one take you down. Don't let no one take anything from you. Okay? Don't ever let that happen. That guy who commented on my shit and wanted me to feel the wrath of his fucking fingers, he don't get that energy from me. This person on this live just now trying to say, why do Americans who are gay are pedophiles? He didn't think I caught that, girl. Yes, that is what that person was saying. He done masked it in some other shit and then put it in a bunch of gays now trying to adopt boys. Come on now. Jesus Christ. I gotta say, I gotta go. I gotta go. Jesus Christ. You should contact Brand Modeling Agency in Santa Ana. They're super nice place for commercials. Thank you, Mike LeBlanc. I'm gonna put that down. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in that person, them coming to this page and deciding that that was something that was extremely appropriate. This is not the place or the atmosphere. And I'm sorry that you felt I misled you in that direction, young man, woman, they, there, however you want to use it. But fuck anybody and anyone else that comes onto this comment section or page and tries a bitch. I love y'all too much for that to happen. I'll see you later. Hugs and kisses. All my best love and wishes to you. I'll see y'all, what's today, Tuesday? I'll see y'all Thursday. Bye, y'all.